What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory, of the brand new Road to Glory. Before we get into this Road to Glory and a new team that we built for some objectives, I sold a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of stuff didn't sell. Let me just relist that. We sold all the Premier League team that we built, and I made profit on basically all of them. Only like a few hundred coins here or there. But hey, man, coins is coins, right? And then we sold consumables again. I don't think I got any contracts for 5k this time. You know, it's always nice when we do get them. All of the squad fitness cards are gone. And in general, I've still got a whole bunch of stuff to get rid of and sell on. So I'm going to list that up in just a second. But before we get into this squad and talk about the team and why we've got this team, thank you guys for being here, of course. And I read the comments still of basically every single Road to Glory. It's very rare that I don't read a comment. And there's two things came about in the last episode that I just want to talk to you to the start with today. So the first one was people asking for they wish that there would be some post-com gameplay back because, you know, you enjoy answering the comments and such. Well, today is your lucky day. We've got a lot of games to play through. So today, maybe some post-com and some live, maybe all post-com. But there'll be some post-com stuff here today. And there seems to be some confusion about what this series is about. This series, just to clarify, is not a no SBC account, right? It is a play the game account. I want to primarily focus on playing the game. But somebody had tweeted me and said, why do you keep talking about saving your French League rares for an upgrade pack? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of the series? No, the series isn't not doing any SBC. It's just not doing SBCs in general. That's not to say I'll never do one. If I end up getting 11 untradeable French rare players, I would be an absolute fool to not try and utilize those and get an upgrade pack and do something with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, when we look at the SBCs that are there, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to go ahead and start grinding all of these. I don't care. I'm not going to go to the... Like, when we did the PC Road to Glory, the only reason why we achieved what we achieved on the PC Road to Glory is because we grinded the Sudamericana so many times. I must have done it 50 to 60 times in like 3 weeks. That's how quickly, you know, that's why we're doing it. And it just gave us a really big head start, and I don't want that. You know what I mean? That's not what the series is about. It's not to say that I'll never do a player SBC or to say that I won't do SBCs. It's just to say that I'm not focusing on them. For example, this Cyprian card I'm not touching, right? The Dimitri Payet card I'm not touching. However, this Nani card I absolutely want because I think for the price that you pay for the card that he is absolutely sensational value. Now, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to grind the Sudamericana to get some high-rated cards to make him cheaper. I'm just going to do him like normal. Like, what's he coming in at right now? The Nani card is 80k, right? So I've got 22k in liquid coins. I've got some stuff in the club. I've got a few bits and bobs here that I don't mind using anyway. But yeah, the bottom line is I've got just under 2 days from making this video now to try and get this Nani. Obviously, one of the ways I'm going to do that is by using this guy when we get to level 15 and this Longley as well. So an 87 rated and an 85 rated is going to reduce some of the rating and such, but of course we're still going to need to put in something because I'm going to need a team of the season or a team of the week or a team of the week moments to get him. So as I say, and if I don't get him, then so be it. I'm not going to like bust the gut to do it, you know, as I say. But that's pretty much where we're at, right? So if I sold everything in the account, I'll probably have already like 60 or 70,000 coins. I still want to do some of the advanced SBCs as well. I think it's important to get those done because they're good coin boosts for this stage in the game. But here's the team that we're going to be taking into some games going forwards now. This is all for João Pedro. So for João Pedro, you need to score and assist in 8 wins with Serie A players that have a minimum of 4-star weak foot. Well, we have got Milinkovic-Savic at 4-star, 4-star, Pastore at 4-star, 4-star, Politano at 4-star, 4-star, Martinez at 4-star, 4-star. So I need to basically score and assist with those 4 players in 8 wins. I also need to get 3 assists left with a through ball from a 4-star skill move player minimum, which is all of my front 6. So Costa has 5-star skill moves, Jonathan has 4-star skill moves. So any through ball assist from any of these 6 forward players, that counts towards that. I need a finesse shot with a Brazilian player, so we've got Costa and Jonathan to work on that. And I need to score 2 with Brazilians in 6 in 2 games with 6 Serie A players, which is why we've got the 6 Serie A players in the squad as well. We've actually got 7. And this is basically the squad that we're going to be taking into the next sort of like 8 to 10 rivals games. I'm going to have to grind hard, but what I think I'm going to do, we've got 1 loss and 1 win and 1 draw so far. I think no matter what, unless I've got the goal and assist, and it counts as a win, I'm going to lose all 3 of these on purpose to get to a low division, to get the objectives done really, really quickly and really, really easily, so that we can pick up really, really quickly, really, really easy, João Pedro and Idrissa Gueye. So we're going to focus on those real hard right now, and that is what you're going to see. We're going to be going for João Pedro first. Let's get into some action. All right, guys, before we get into some gameplay, I have actually played some gameplay, don't worry. As you can see, we're up to 11-1. I have qualified for rivals generally. I got placed into Division 5 with about a 1,100 skill rating. That's not too bad. We're at 1,071 skill rating, actually, which is nice. So I now just got to bust my gut to get into champs for the weekend. For Idrissa Gueye, we got 4 out of 10 and 1 out of 6 for these 2 here. And for João Pedro, we're now 1 out of 2, 2 out of 3, 1 out of 4, and 2 out of 8. I managed to complete it in 2 of the 3 games that I had left there. So we're 6 games away from Pedro, potentially, and 5 away from Idrissa Gueye, which is quite nice. And then I went and did another one of the Advanced League SBCs for you guys today. So before we get into some gameplay, we got some packs, a 50k pack, a 55k pack, a 2 players pack from Milestones. And we're actually going to pick up a lot of like nice milestones nice and early on here as well. Is that boards? That's boards. Come on, EA. Come on. Oh, it's only boards. Something nice though. Spanish. Very nice. CDM. Javi Martinez. Oh, it's Rodri. An 85 rated. That's so fantastic. An untradeable 85 rated. He'll go straight into helping us get Nani. And then Dabo in there as well. Very nice indeed. And then an Electrum Players Pack, which is actually tradable. Which is quite nice. How's our luck this evening? You know, it's currently 3:30 in the morning. I tend to find pack luck is better this time of night. Oh my god. And look at that. That is an 8k centre back. That is fantastic, guys. That is absolutely fantastic. He goes down well. We get Donovan as well, coming in at 2.5k, but better than better than a kick in the teeth. Once again, I will get rid of all of these players eventually. I'm not going to get caught up in a world where I have a club full of players, but I just need to. It just needs to be at the right time, you know. And then a gold players pack. Now, of course, gold players pack so far has been the best pack for us this year. We got Jonathan Team of the Season and Longley from a gold pack, which was obviously very nice. This time, Veltman in there, not bad. And also Bentancur, Raphael. Not bad at all there. And here we go. A small prime, a rare, and a rare mega. Yeah, hook us up with a blue. Come on, you know you want to. Or hook us up with as many French league players as possible. They're up at almost like 4k right now. We get Abraham, Wanyama, another couple of players that just don't mean much to us. And as I say, guys, everything tradable. After I've done all the basic SBCs and the marquee matchups and all sorts, everything tradable then will go. Because right now I'm still using these cards. They're still quite useful to us in that regard. We've got a board here. Come on, that's what I like to see. It's not a walkout. Come on, be another big 85. Spain again. Cam this time from Lazio. Hey, it's an 84. So good for links. Really good for links. Luis Alberto there. Obviously, we can utilize him in Nani. We're actually putting together a Nani squad very nicely. No French league players yet again. Egan can go. He'll sell nicely. The rest of these we'll hold on to again, just for the time being. And Jermaine Defoe can go as well. I don't even think he'll go for 700 these days. So here we go, guys. Before we get into some gameplay, a 50k and a 55k. Let's see, EA. Come on, boards out of this. Be blue. Be blue. It's blue! Come on! Team of the season. Let's go, Brazil. What are we saying? Centre-back. PSG. It's a big card, Thiago Silva. Oh, let's go, EA. Let's go. Big boy Thiago Silva out of that. Now, in terms of his value, he's not worth much on the market, so to speak. Oh, my God. 2 of them. 2 blues, 1 pack. Let's go. And do you know why this Hamid card is going to be so spectacular? Because we can now use him in Nani. Oh, fantastic. I tell you what I love the most about this card here. Medium high, 6 foot. Pace is good. Defending is great. Physicals are great. Dribbling is great. The thing I love most about this card here is he strong links to Idrissa Gueye. We get Higuain, Sirigu. Well, have we got any... Shocking. Still not a single French league rare gold. We get Thiago Silva, guys, and Hamid in goal. And, of course, Hamid will be used. As will Higuain, because he'll link with Luis Alberto. As will Sirigu. Oh, that's amazing. That pack in general is amazing for a 50k pack. Thiago Silva, team of the season. He's not even worth that much, guys. 75, 80k. He's not worth that much. But we are now another big player into our squad with a rare mega pack to go. Oh, I'm looking forward so much to this weekend league here, guys. It's not boards out of the rare mega pack, but who cares? We packed 2 team of the seasons in one pack, including a monster team of the season. Some more big cards there as well. Let's list this guy up. Be Dick. Okay. You don't have to be that callous, but okay. Squad fitness cards can go. Healing, position modifiers can all go. CDM to CM, nice. This can go, this can go. This can get discarded. Brazil kit 700. Do you know what? I'm going to wear it. Team of the season so far on the Brazil kit. That's what we're going to wear. These guys will go into the club for the time being. Do we get a French league player here? No, again. Look at that, guys. Not a single French league player from all of the packs that we've got, that we've done. Oh, I'm so happy with that, guys. That is genuinely spectacular. Genuinely spectacular. And, yeah, so with regards to our squad now, once we get Nani, we'll have Jonathan, João Pedro, Golovin, Fuenzalida. We're going to have Thiago Silva in here. Now, of course, I can't quite use him just yet because we don't really have the resources. Oh, it's amazing. I might not, do you know what? I might not even use Thiago Silva. I might sell him and buy like 3 or 4 team of the seasons for his place. But what I am most excited about is the fact that we are now in an extremely strong spot. So I picked Agudelo from the League SBCs. And funnily enough, Hamid is also going to be usable and count as the MLS player. Higuain can go in. What other 80? We got another 85. Rodri can go in. Fantastic. Sirigu can go. Luis Alberto can go. So we're working towards it, guys. Martinez, no, not him. We're working towards it. We don't have like the perfect setup just yet. He goes in there. Higuain goes in there. We need 70 chemistry. So we're going to have to go for a Serie A squad outside of what we've got going on here. We should be able to do it, you know. We should be able, with the players that we got here, we should be able to get 70 chem quite easy. In fact, if we went and had a look right now at what, if we just put in, obviously I'm not going to use these players, but if we just put in the Serie A players, I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe I will use these players once we're done. I don't think I have a Serie A left back, do I? I do. It's Teo Hernandez. He's super low rated. But we're not far off, man. Hey, we are not far off. We're 1 rating off and a little bit of chem points off. And that is 1 chem point and 1 rating off. Guys, that is not bad. We've got Milinkovic-Savic in there as well. And Martinez. Now, if we put Martinez in for, say, Luis Alberto, that's not enough over an 84. Oh, I mean, we got 70. We got low rateds here. It doesn't matter. We're good. We are good. We put an 84 in over 76. Still doesn't kill it. An 85 over an 84? No. What about an 85 over an 82? No. What about an 85 over the 78? I mean, we'll figure it out from there. But I've got the squad ready for that Nani card. Oh, guys, this is turning into a brilliant series. let's get into some gameplay now and take some comments from the comment section. Come on. All right, guys, here we go into some gameplay. Lots of games for today. I think 5 games and a couple of packs in there as well for today. The first comment is from T-Surface. He says, Nep, do you recommend selling everything you get for your average FIFA player? The answer to that is yes. I think the less you play this game, the more you should sell everything always and only have your starting 11 and a couple of subs as your team. You know, if you don't invest or can't invest much time into this game, if you don't invest or can't invest much time into the menus, the only way you're ever going to be able to get a team to compete is in that manner. Just so you guys know as well, I'm currently on about 80k coins liquid, which you'll see at the start of tomorrow's episode or whatever. I can't remember when it would be. The account is moving quite swiftly. I know there's been some of the stuff has been menu related, but we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I definitely think that if you're a casual, if you don't really play this game much, you know, right now, if you have even 200 players in your club that are tradable, that just sit there doing nothing, even if you sell them on average for 500 coins each, you end up going to having 100,000 coins right there, just sitting there. Imagine what you could do with 100,000 coins. With how cheap certain team of the seasons are and such right now, you could put together a really strong MLS contingency of like 3 or 4 big team of the season players for 100,000 coins. So I definitely think it's worth it, you know, 100%. Ryan says, this makes me want to delete my club and start over. FIFA played right. And it is crazy the amount of times, like, I enjoy this part of FIFA. I enjoy the start. I enjoy the build, you know, and then where I get stuck, and we'll get onto this a bit deeper in a second, is when it comes to creating content. Because, you know, the way YouTube is, and this is sad but the truth, the way YouTube is you have to sensationalize things, right? You have to have something for people to click the video. Obviously, there will be your general hardcore user base. There'll be a lot of people that will just watch anything and everything. But you know, you take this series as a prime example. We restarted with an episode 1. It's already well over 100k views. Episode 2 already well over 100k views. But the Road to Glory prior, episode 202 and 201 and 200, was in the 80s and 90s. So already 20 or 30,000 more people are here watching this because there's something more engaging to watch than, you know, watching on an account where I have so many cards, so many coins, so much in there to the point where it just doesn't matter. So I agree, you know, and I definitely think I want to use this next sort of 3 or 4 weeks because this series, even if it goes very well, this series won't last much more than 3 or 4 weeks, right? It's that stage of FIFA where FIFA just dies, right? We talked about this before, but this time last year, in about 2 weeks from now last year, I ended all Road to Glory based content on this channel. We went to 6 p.m. content, we went to Fortnite, and we went to Minecraft. And so I've only got 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 weeks in this series max, right? And the reason why I don't think there'll be much more than that is because I am going to get to a point quite quickly where I've got a beast team. You know, already by the end of this Friday, let's not even think about what's going to come for Fridays to reward players and things like that. But by this Friday, I'll have João Pedro, I'll have Jonathan, I'll have Nani, I'll have Golovin, I'll have Fuenzalida, and anything else we get along the way. Idrissa Gueye, I'll already have 6 absolute top-tier players that we've earned from playing the game. And so, although I can't fit them all in perfectly for chemistry, I certainly can fit them all in one way or another and have something good, you know. So there's me helping that guy with his Cameroon striker, by the way, guys. And so this series, even though we're playing it differently, is very quickly going to get to a point where it's like, okay, I'm bored of it again. I've got too much already. But what I'm super excited to showcase to you guys is the fact that you don't need to burn SBCs over and over and over. The thing that the SBCs have, of course, is the fact that they're enticing because A, you have the chance of the biggest and best players, and B, people just love that dopamine rush of packing a big card. But I think through gameplay and alone and drafts, you can already get that in this game anyway. And one of the comments was, from Champs. He says, "Are you planning on trying to grind for the Primal Compact?" That's not what I want to read. So somebody did ask, Lenny Fart, he says, are you going to do drafts? Absolutely. So this week is going to be a bit different because we've started the club. We need to build the foundation to then propel from. But probably from next week onwards, it will be drafts through the week, champs on the weekend, and not a lot else in between. And I want to show you guys just how much you can make by selling everything all the time. And then a comment from Old Man Gamer. And first of all, let me read a comment from Ali MT. He says, Nep, if you get bored, you should do this, but with trading. Can't sell any players that you pack. You have to store in the club. The only money you can get can be match coins and trading profit. And that idea in itself sounds pretty good. But before we talk about that a bit deeper, Old Man Gamer says, love this RTG. This is exactly the way I've ran my club for 18 and 19, and I've always had an insane team, plus 6 to 7 million coins left by the end of the game cycle. I didn't compete this year, what I found to be an extra boost, and then he goes and talks about like some other things that aren't really relevant to the point. But here's the bottom line. You can run your club in FIFA any way you want and make millions of coins, right? We have one viewer that all he's done all year is just buy and sell fitness cards, squad fitness cards, and get rid of them to lazy buyers, right? So if squad fitness cards are selling for 1,400, he'll buy them at 1,400, list them at 2,000. If they're selling for 800, he'll buy them at 800 and list them for 1,400. And just goes over and you just got to put the time and effort in to keep buying and selling and buying and selling and buying and selling. And he makes millions of coins. Then you got people that icon flip, or people that do strictly League SBCs, or now you can do strictly the Libertadores and Copa Americana, Sudamericana. You could do strictly bronze pack method, strictly silver pack method. Like, there's so many ways to effectively play this game to make coins, which is why I wanted to do the gameplay side of things, to show people, hey, it's not just about menus, but, and this seems to be a common misconception. What a finish that is, by the way. This seems to be a common misconception about this series, right? When we do a Road to Glory where we do lots of SBCs and where we focus on bronze packs or League SBCs, we don't not play the game. We still play the game. And so when we focus on playing the game, we don't not do SBCs. We just don't focus on SBCs. We don't use that as our primary kind of a coin earner, a primary generator, if you like. So yeah, there's loads of ways to play this game, and loads of different rule sets that we can give ourselves. Let's just hope FIFA 21 is a game that's good enough that we don't have to restart and figure out our own rules and do our own things and go from there, because I get caught up quite a lot. And one of the things that I wanted to do, this year or for next year, was potentially start a new Road to Glory at the start of every new season and show people, hey, if you're just starting the game now, this is what you can achieve. And then the next one, and then the next one. But also in the back of my mind, I really, really just want to kind of like just have an account that I play on all year. As we've experienced before many times, the problem with that is you get to that 95, 96% team, and then it's a waiting game, and it's so boring in the meantime, and we can't really do anything with regards to content, that unless I can think of another series to put on this channel semi-permanently, 2 or 3 of that a week, and then 3 or 4 of the Road to Glory a week, we're gonna be in a situation where I'm always gonna be looking for a fresh start and something to work towards and something to grind towards again. And the outlook of the game changes year on year and month on month and season on season. And people pick the game up at Christmas, and people pick the game up for birthdays, and people pick the game up when it becomes really cheap, or it gets added into the vault and things like that. So it's always nice to show people that are just starting out what you can do and what you can achieve. But yeah, we might start running like a main Road to Glory next year, and then also run several other mini Road to Glories alongside it to show people that. Jack Paul says, boosting in friendlies. Absolutely, pal. 2 reasons. Number 1, everyone does it. It's easy. You only need 1 pal, and that's it. And if you don't have a friend, just go into somebody's stream. Just be like, anyone want to boost with me? We can help each other out. Bang. The second reason why I'm more than happy to boost in friendlies is because A, the content that you get from it is generally quite terrible, and B, the requirements that EA set, the amount of time that it takes, it's either I do it and boost in friendlies, or I just don't do it, And so I think it is better to do it. And then last but not least, guys, one more comment is from Aiden says, how on earth are you going to get Pedro in 3 days? I literally won't be able to get Pedro. I will cap out at the rare election players pack. And then that is going to be the end of the video, guys. So if you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you are enjoying this series. And I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.